All right, fish on. Let's just hope fish stays on. Hey you guys, what is happening? This is Willie here at the old table of contents. Actually, I said that wrong. This is the new table of contents. The new improved table of contents. I'm here today to review. The word review, man, is all about what today's video is. And we're going to be reviewing. Let's go over some of that since we're sitting here at the old table of contents. Let's take a look at some of these contents. Here we have the PISCIFUN ICX5. It's an ice fishing reel. It looks like a little tiny spinning reel. That's basically what most, I guess you'd say, ice fishing reels are. Well, I couldn't stand it. It was so daggone cute I had to buy one. So I bought it, and we have strung this guy up with 2-pound trout magnet. You probably can't even see that. That looks like a little spider web. It's a little tiny thing. And this is on a Crappie Max Signature Series 5'6" ultra-lite. And I'm talking everything here is ultra-lite. We're going super ultra mega light. We're using small stuff today. So get ready for that. This is going to be a great, great day with this guy right here. Next, okay, this is a Zebco 33. Okay, you've seen them. You've seen them. Evan uses them all the time. Lucas uses them all the time. Well, this is a brand new one. And I mean brand new. Cut it right out the bag this morning. This morning. Put it on this rod for Evan, and Evan is going to take this out now. He's going to compare it to his older one and see what kind of things, you know, he does like, doesn't like, or if anything's even changed at all. Because basically what him and I both have agreed on is that the only thing we can see are some aesthetics have changed. The cap's a little bit different. It covers the spool. The drag button's a little bit different. The crank's slightly different. There's a few things. So they may have just upgraded it, you know, visually. But there is something that I read, and I want to read that to you because I don't know what it is. And I think it's funny that it's there, and it says it's there. This is, I cut this off of the box so we would have it to read, kind of like a flashcard. Trigger release for smooth and easy casting. Well, we knew that. All metal gears. I guess I could say I kind of knew that. Ball bearing system. The old one was too. Now this is what gets me. Patented no tangle design. I don't know. Okay. Here's another one. Built-in bite alert. Isn't that your hands? Or the tip of the rod moving? I don't know. I don't know. Well, we're going to find out. I don't know if the old ones had that or not. And there's the quick set and in reverse. Well, they had that. So there's some things about that reel right there. Best I can tell you. But we're going to take it out. He is going to be testing a newer rooster tail that we usually use the old school rooster tails. Well, this one is a Vibric, I think they call it, which really is very, very reminiscent of a Panther Martin or the Mepps XD. Okay? That's about all I can tell you about that. I did happen to have another Berkeley cherry rod, so it's slightly longer. It's a 2-piece instead of a 1, and it's 6 foot instead of 5'6". So that's the major difference between what he uses and this one. So he's going to take both of them. He's going to take the old one and this one today, and we're going to have a little fun seeing which one really suits us. But all in all, that's what we're going to do today. New things. It's all about reviewing new things, and I mean everything from microphones to the way we film to reels and rods and lures. Whew, prepare yourself. Because you know how this stuff works. Any of you guys out there that do YouTube, you know how this stuff works. Things are going to happen. I can guarantee it. I can almost see it right now. Yeah, I just saw things happen. I did. Things are going to happen. So hey, let's head on out to our secret spot, our testing facility, and take a look at what happens with when we break these guys out and do a little flinging. See you there. All right. Due to technical malfunctions beyond, how do they say that? Technical difficulties beyond our control, which would have been under our control had we have known what we were doing. This new microphone that we're trying to use is a lapel mic that takes an adapter into the adapter. Craziness. But anyway, hey, you know, it was 14 bucks on Amazon. Gave it a shot anyway. So we're trying it again now that we got it to work, and we did about, what, 35 minutes of filming that had no sound whatsoever. Which, hey, some people are probably okay with that. It beats listening to me, I guess. Anyway, Evan caught a fish. We missed two. I missed one, he missed one. But we did manage to catch one, and he caught it on the new Zebco down here. This guy here, which after a little bit of a drag set and everything was perfectly fine. You didn't get to hear the drag going, and that's how it sounded. I think that was the key of D, if I'm not mistaken, for those of you who want to play along. And that's enough talking. Let's commence to flinging. I'll bet you lunch that you'll catch one before I do. Something about that rooster tail, it has the Vibric spinner on it. And we believe, as of Saturday when we were here, he caught 5, I caught 2.
Well, I almost did it.
You almost have to buy me lunch. So let's admit it, you know. We don't really know why fish do what they do. Let's just admit it now. They find things they like, they go after it. One day they will, the next day they may not.
So you're used to it being longer. I think that's why I keep kind of going off to the left.
Which one are you using?
The new one.
The new one? Yeah, that's got a little bit, that's 6 inches longer. I talked about my goofy casting style, which I have been accosted on many occasions. I'm kind of a two-handed caster, but I let go with my right hand for some reason and lead. Don't ask me why. It's something I did when I was a kid growing up, fishing rivers and things. When you're in tight areas, I learned how to fish all kinds of different ways and cast all kinds of different ways, but for some reason, I do the flip and spin, and I let go with my right hand. I don't know why. And does it really matter? I mean, the lure gets to where it needs to be. Sometimes it gets to where it doesn't need to be. Lures are the only thing that we as anglers collect just so we can throw them as far as we can away from us and hope that we get them back. Well, Evan, the Cove is not doing it for us today. The Cove's not doing it for me, it's doing it for you. Okay, well, you owe me lunch now. All right. Just step backwards, just step back. And the rooster tail. Boy, that's a pretty little bass. Look at that. He is really white on the bottom, and actually, specimen-wise, he's perfectly colored. That is a great looking fish. And the rooster tail that just fell out of his mouth. I mean, if you hadn't kept tension on him, he'd have got off. That was a beautiful little fish, though. And that was on the new one.
Yep.
Okay.
That was definitely a lot better now.
Now that the drag's set. Yeah, it makes a big difference when you don't have something that sounds like one of those little foreign cars flying by you,
yep, going
out to sea. All right. Goodbye, little fish. I come out here because it's a great place to test equipment. That's really my entire goal. You know what? I want to go with that Tennessee shad color. Looks like the gold is actually making its way into my Tennessee shads. I don't like that. I just don't. I'm trying a new hook today, which is it's a crappie style. What do you call it? Let me think of that word. Reaper style hook. What do you call it? The guy with the kills, whatever. I ain't even gonna talk about it. Evan just skipped this part because I don't know what I'm talking about.
So I'm actually using a crappie jig. Yeah, there we go. Let's just catch a fish and quit all this nonsense of talking, rambling. Okay, it was about time. All right, 2 pound line and a 1 pound fish. Oh, dear goodness. Okay, we're gonna have to play him. All right, come on. The reel's doing good, but the fish is of decent size. 2 pound line.
He's a bigger one too, of course.
Yeah, of course, that's what you have to catch on the 2 pound line with the, and what did I switch to? Tennessee shad. That was fun, but I had to play him. Couldn't pull too hard with him. 2 pound line. 2 pound line. All right, big boy. Got another little comparison to the review that's going to be coming up here soon, because probably tomorrow I got another reel coming. I am incredibly, no pun intended, hooked on the PISCIFUN reels. I have a Viper X coming tomorrow. That is an 11 bearing setup, and it's coming in a 2000. I am looking very forward to comparing that to the Flame, because it runs about twice what the Flame runs, price-wise. You're looking at about 42 bucks, I think is what it came out to. So I will have a little review of the Viper X coming up. We might bring it out here with the Flame 2000 and that Viper X. Have a little fun. All right. Oh, no. He got off. Oh, that's depressing. Oh, got a little nibble there. Tail is gone. Tail is gone. Tail is gone away. That's not a song. Well, I just missed one. Would you like to see what he did?
Jawbone?
Yep. All right, fish on. Let's just hope fish stays on. Yeah, jump on up there, I don't care. I bet you if I look in your stomach, I'll find the tail of my other bait. Come on, spin around here. I don't see it. He may have spit it out. Who knows? And it might not have been him.
That wasn't.
Not in there very good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I noticed with you moving it around, it didn't look like it was in there.
A nice little fella. Went after the Tennessee shad color. Hold it up here. Tennessee shad color on a, that is a crappie rig right there. Crappie hook, the sickle hook, I think is what they call it.
Right there, huh?
Right there, I actually watched him come up out of the depths there and grab that. And I was just getting ready to change it. That was the cast I was going to change. Tennessee shad. I can switch you to a Tennessee shad if you'd like. Good looking little fish. All right, little fella, thank you very much. Thanks for playing. Tell a friend.
Well, what a day of reviews it was. Let me tell you a little bit. Let me tell you some things. Sit back a minute. Let me tell you what happened. First off, the microphone didn't work. So Evan caught a nice fish. And I talked to him about the Zebco and how well it did and how well he brought that thing in and how well it retrieved and casted and whole 9 yards. And it all looked just like this. That's exactly how it looked because the mic did not work. The mic needed an adapter for the adapter to go in the adapter. So anyway, things happen, and I told you they were going to. So let's talk about the reel in general. Basically, the aesthetics of this reel are the only thing that's really changed. We do notice, or did notice, that the cap on the little Zebco trigger reel, the cap is where your major difference is because there's a smaller hole inside the cap here, the spool cover. And I think that is what your anti-tangle mechanism must be because it's a smaller hole and it makes the line stay closer to the bell inside where the pickup can actually grab the line. That's just me thinking out loud because I've had these things apart before. So I think that's what that is. The bite alert, I don't know what that is. Got no idea. I always thought that was your hands. I always thought that was the tip of the rod. Or if you're catfishing, you put a bell on the end of the thing. I don't know. I'm sure if I read on the directions or look into it, I'll find out what that is. But I don't know what that actually is. But it really is the same reel. The old one, however, did feel, in Evan's words, smoother. Got to think of a better word. Anyway, all in all, the little Zebco 33s are tried and true. They are bulletproof. They're great little reels. If you're looking to go out here and panfish with these things, or small bass, we're catching small bass with these things, they work. They work out really well, and they're fun. They're very fun, especially on an ultralight rod. So let's move on to the next one. PISCIFUN ICX5. Man, we don't have the time for me to tell you about how much I like that thing. Teamed up with this Crappie Max Signature Series rod, 5'6", ultralight. Honestly, can't think of a combination that I have put together in the last probably 5 years that excites me more than that thing right there is to use. The PISCIFUN reel worked flawlessly. I know it's an ice fishing reel, but it really, what is an ice fishing reel? It's just a smaller spinning reel, okay? That thing worked great. It falls into about the $29 range. It's really a great reel. That combo in general, if you're looking for a combo, look into both of those, that rod and that reel, I think. And even the 2-pound trout magnet, man. I missed a couple of fish, I think, basically because of the stretch, because of the tip, the rod. And that's the only reason I can think. One of them I missed simply because I saw the fish come darting out of the bushes to hit the thing, and I thought I saw him take in the bait. May not have, and I kind of prematurely set the hook and almost took out my right eyeball. Thank God I wear glasses. But anyway, that's about all I can say for that. But we did have some issues as far as filming. Filming in 4K, we have a new computer, we're doing some work there. The microphone, the lapel mic didn't work out just like we wanted to. All things that are no big deal. These are learning curves is what they are. So we are learning to get better. We are doing everything we can do to get better. Speaking of new, how you like my sweatshirt? Do y'all get it? Does anybody get it? Please write in there in the comments and tell me that you get it, because I'll feel stupid if no one understands it. Except me. It's like people that put them license plates on their cars and put something on there that only means something to them and then no one else gets it. Okay, well, what is up with that? You don't look at your license plate, you're driving a car. Okay, well, I'm wearing a shirt, I get it, but do you? That's what matters. So anyway, thank you for watching. Got a heck of a spring and summer planned. Hang with me. This is going to be a fun ride. And I mean that because a lot of what I'm going to be doing has to do with riding, driving. Going to have some fun. So hang with me. Subscribe if you like what you see. Hit that little bell. It'll tell you when I do some crazy things. And you can watch. And follow me on Instagram if you like. I'm on there, and I got some pictures on there occasionally of things that I find and fish that I catch and everyday life living here in Crazyville and want to go fishing. Thank you for watching. See you next time.